George Clooney, the silver screen heartthrob whose charm has disarmed presidents and paparazzi alike, now faces his most formidable foe, himself. Whispers from within his inner circle paint a troubling portrait of marital discord with barrister wife Amal, as the Ocean's 11 icon slides perilously back into the bottle. Sources intimate with the couple reveal that a recent Tony Awards snub triggered a binge that left Clooney bedridden and boastful, reigniting habits Amal had long labored to extinguish. She's upset that he's sliding back into bad habits, a confidant discloses, the words heavy with the gravity of relapse. In an interview laced with self-deprecating humor, Clooney recounted the escapade, home with Amal, laughter bubbling into excess. "Well, I caught up for all my abstinence in one night," he quipped from their sheets. The aftermath? A day of sickness, high school drunk, hilarity masking deeper peril. This isn't mere anecdote, it's a seismic shift for a man who, post-2021 pancreatitis scare, swore off spirits with the discipline of a method actor. Confined to bed that December, Clooney confronted mortality's edge, emerging sober and steadfast under Amal's vigilant eye. George was off the booze for a long time, an insider recalls, and it took a huge amount of willpower. Amal, the human rights powerhouse whose intellect matches his allure, became his anchor, hating the hangovers, the overindulgence that turned one glass into oblivion. The hangovers were brutal, the source echoes, and Amal hated that he always went overboard. Her influence wasn't nagging but nurturing, a partnership forged in 2014's whirlwind vows, blending his Hollywood haze with her principled clarity. Twins Alexander and Ella, born 2017, amplified the stakes. Sobriety became sacred, a vow to the family they'd built amid global spotlights. Yet, the Tony loss, a professional gut punch for the producer behind Broadway bids, cracked the facade. Clooney's bravado in recounting the night brims with defiance. "I was sick all day the next day, it was hysterical." Hysterical to him, harrowing to her. Amal's response? A line in the sand, drawn with the precision of her legal briefs. "She's made it very clear she won't tolerate it if he falls off the wagon again," the insider stresses, her support unwavering but ultimatum unyielding. Another voice warns of roulette. "George may joke about it, but if he wants to go back to that way of life, he's playing Russian roulette with his marriage." The stakes? A union that's weathered protests, pandemics, and Clooney's directing detours, now teetering on temptation's tightrope. To contextualize this crisis, trace Clooney's boozy backstory. The 90s playboy ER's Dr. Ross with an espresso empire, thrived on charm laced with liquor. Parties with Clooney meant legends born at dawn. Amal entered as a game-changer. Lake Como proposal, vows blending cultures, her advocacy tempering his activism. Post-pancreatitis, he championed moderation publicly, tequila teases aside, his Casamigos sold for billions, irony intact. Sobriety sculpted a sharper Clooney, the Midnight Sky auteur, Nescafe pitchman, dad to twins who adore his stories sans slurs. Amal's role was pivotal, nights of gentle nudges, mornings of accountability, transforming vice into virtue. The relapse's roots? Beyond Tony's, Hollywood's howl. Aging in an industry that worships youth, Clooney at 64 grapples with irrelevance's shadow. Producing falters, acting selective, wolves with Brad Pitt a bright spot, but losses sting. The binge? Catharsis or collapse? Insiders speculate stress compounds. Global woes Amal champions from Ukraine to Gaza, pull her away. Clooney's isolation breeds indulgence. Their Lake Como idol, once romance's refuge, now hosts hushed confrontations. Amal's hard line isn't cold, it's calibrated, love demanding longevity. She supported his quirks, from bat rescues to Biden bucks, but addiction's specter evokes her father's losses, a lineage she won't repeat. Clooney's humor, that disarming shield, complicates confession. Joking, hysterical sickness deflects dread, but Amal sees through. This isn't Ocean's heist but heart's hazard. Their dynamic, his charisma, her conviction, has birthed philanthropy, Clooney Foundation. But fragility lurks. Sources sense her drawing boundaries. Therapy mandates, sober socials, perhaps separations whisper if unchecked. Yet, optimism flickers. Clooney's history of Heed's, post-ER reinvention, suggests salvage. Amal's full backing persists, a beacon amid brewing storm. This saga spotlights celebrity sobriety's fragility. From Travolta's teetotal triumph to Sheen's spirals, stars falter publicly. Clooney's plight humanizes, even icons itch for escape. For Amal, it's personal, marrying a reformed rake, now risking relapse. Their twins, oblivious cherubs, underscore urgency. A father present, not pickled. As Clooney navigates this nadir, redemption's path beckons. Willpower's rally, Amal's grace. The marriage at risk isn't doomed, it's a crossroads where bad habits bow to better tomorrows. In Clooney's lexicon, it's not curtains, it's comeback if he chooses the real over the revel.